Well, hello everybody. This is your daily. Today is Wednesday, and it is August 12th, 2020. I will be doing all signs. I am going to start off for energy for the room, and that energy will speak very clearly. All right, so for a lot of you, air, fire, water, and earth, okay, the elements are beautiful elements. Within each one, air being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire being Aries, Leo, Sag, water being Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and of course earth being Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So in case anybody is questioning what are the elements, maybe you're just new to tarot, but stay tuned because most of my messages do come with the tarot cards as well as intuitive, gifted, psychic messages. So I am going to start off again with Aries, but however, let me begin with the energy for the room. So a lot of you are dealing with manipulation. Manipulation is one of the biggest words that I feel for all the elements, air, fire, water, and earth. It is manipulation in a sense that somebody is definitely trying to make you feel guilty about something. Whether it's trying to get you to make a decision, whether it's trying to get you to stay in a relationship, whether it's trying to make you feel like you need to do all the work at your job or do something for somebody else instead of them doing what they're supposed to do. For some of you, this manipulation also can come from family members. Somebody may be saying, well, you stay here with me, so you should do this and you should do that. But when they first allowed you to stay or asked you to come, they didn't include all these other things. So be careful. Some of you are definitely dealing with manipulation. The next word that comes up feels like attraction, but this attraction is not very clear. This word attraction is talking about somebody having smoke in front of them. What that means is you believe or you're fantasizing about something that you feel is an attraction to someone or wanting to be with someone in a relationship, so to speak. But this attraction is based on your fears. This attraction is based maybe for some of you wanting to be with somebody even though you know it's toxic or not good, but because it's comfortable, because it's familiar, that's why you're in it or you're staying in it. So be careful with this attraction. Figure out the reasons why you're so attracted to somebody. Does it remind you of your father? Does it remind you of your mother? Is it reminding you of something from childhood? Is that why? Because it's familiar. Even though you may have grown up in a very dysfunctional, toxic type of family. Many of us did. But if you in fact did, then maybe your relationships aren't so healthy either, because it's kind of like all you know, or it's kind of like what you always were used to. So a lot of you aren't making the strong choices and decisions that you need to. All right, so let me get started with, in fact, Aries. So Aries, your card for today is the Eight of Swords. So you have the Eight of Swords here. Now with the Eight of Swords, we know that the Eight of Swords can definitely talk about a lot of different things, but it mostly feels like feeling trapped. It also can talk about not really understanding something that's going on right now. There may be some challenges here for you that could create some negativity here. It also may mean you're doubting something. You definitely could be doubting something. For a lot of you, this could easily be you trying to replace something. So with the Eight of Swords, it definitely talks about weakness. It talks about, Aries, that you're feeling very weak in a situation where you just don't know whether or not you're going to be able to withstand something. You don't know how much longer you can fight for something. For a lot of you, you're feeling imprisoned, or imprisonment is the word that you would describe. feeling like you don't know how to get out of your own way, some of you. So for some of you, Aries, when we talk about the Eight of Swords, it's definitely feeling like you don't have the strength to do what you need to do in a certain situation, or maybe you're fearful about saying what you need to say to someone. Today is going to talk about, on August 12th, it's going to talk about you finding a way to get out of this prison that you've got yourself in. And again, I'm going to repeat that you've got yourself in. You've allowed somebody to take away your pride and your dignity, Aries. You've allowed somebody to label you as weak. Aries, today's going to be the day where you decide to push forward. You're going to be able to remove these obstacles, because this card will then turn today. This card will turn, and as this card becomes a reversed Eight of Swords, that is you pushing through to remove the obstacles that are in your way. So Aries, today you're going to set yourself free. Leo, you have the Moon card. So for you today, it's all about, is there secrets? Is there something that's not being revealed? This could also have you wondering about this can have you wondering about a lot of different effects that may come about as far as who's not being quite honest with you. It's talking about also be careful. There may be danger around you. Danger meaning something that's not healthy for you, something that's toxic, okay, something that's not going to get you to your destiny. So be really careful with this. Also, when we talk about the Moon, it's talking about enemies, people that may have something against you. It's talking about somebody you may have an ex-partner of, somebody who may be going against you in court, somebody that you may be having to deal with and they are negative and you're positive. This is also talking about, when we talk about the Moon, it also talks about having fears. So for a lot of you, this card is really representing not so much danger, but fears of. So maybe fears of danger, fears of your enemies, fears of people that don't like you. For some of you, it's just part of your emotional makeup that you kind of fear situations. Some of you may have social anxiety. Some of you may not like to be around crowds or a lot of people. Some of you may enjoy being pretty much by yourself. This card can also talk about secrets being hidden, something not being revealed. For some of you, this also can be in reverse. For some of you, when this card then goes into reverse, this card talks about having doubts in a situation, doubts in your relationship. It talks about failures, things that you wanted to have an accomplishment in a certain area. You wanted something to work out or work through. You wanted to work through something. But the failure that came with it, the unhappiness. And that's exactly what the Moon here speaks about in the reversal, is about unhappiness. So due to the fact that you had to struggle first, dealing with somebody lying or keeping secrets or just not telling you everything, somebody maybe not even sharing the fact that they were married or involved with somebody else, that created the unhappiness, which is now the reversal of the Moon. Okay, so a lot of these cards, when you're first getting them upright, at one point or another, you were involved in the reversal. Now, a lot of people don't do reversals. I like reversals because it shows you both sides of the coin, so to speak. So remember, in a reversed mode, this is having doubt about something, not quite sure what to do, not sure if you want to move forward with this or if you want to leave something behind. Some of you are really struggling about what is next to do here. A lot of you are definitely dealing with some unhappiness, but things will change. They will be changing, but that is just for today. You may be feeling sad or down about something, Leo. Sagittarius, your card for today is the Hangman. So you have the Hangman today. So right now the Hangman is in reversal. The Hangman's in reversal here. But where the Hangman's concerned, in reversal, it's somebody who's around you that might be quite selfish. Somebody's very indecisive. They can't make a decision about something. You may be, Sagittarius, waiting for your partner or someone. Maybe you're waiting for a job to come through and they can't make a decision yet on who they want to choose. Maybe, in fact, your partner is feeling indecisive. They can't make a decision or a choice, or they just don't know whether or not they want to get back together. For some of you, the Hangman is about selfishness. Somebody who is all out for themselves. It's all about them. Or is this about you, Sag? Is it all about you? And you're not worrying about anybody else's feelings? Is it you? Or is this, in fact, your partner? Now, for a lot of you, like I said, we could do the reversal. For some of you, Sagittarius, this is going to talk about making sacrifices, going above and beyond, going out of your way to help somebody to achieve something. For some of you, you may have been very unselfish. You may have sacrificed a lot for your partner, who is in fact very selfish. Some of you may have either suspended something. Maybe you've gotten a suspension. Maybe some of you got suspended from work. Maybe some of you got a suspension on your driver's license recently. Maybe some of you were dealing with a DUI. I don't know. Could be a lot of things for a lot of people that I'm reading for. But in fact, it is surely about somebody's leaving you hanging. Somebody's not giving you the answers you want. Somebody definitely has you in suspense right now. Some of you, you're just waiting for that yes or no. You're just waiting to see. Cancer. Cancer, your card, in fact, is the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, yes, things could be mixed up. Things could be a little confusing. Things could feel like they're just all over the place right now, unorganized. Something may feel like it is not organized at all. When you're dealing with the Wands, let me just say, a lot of you can struggle with this a little bit. A lot of you may feel like, you're not exactly sure where this is falling at. For some of you, you're trying to make a decision. Some of you, you're definitely trying to make a decision here and trying to understand what exactly somebody's doing. Now, for a lot of you, again, let me hold this up closer. Again, with the Eight of Wands, you're taking action in order to achieve something, okay? There's no doubt. You want to take the action. You're going to do something to achieve something very important. So whether it's you're trying to get your credit together so that you can make a purchase or purchase a home. For some of you, you're trying to put in overtime so you can get that money that you need, okay? But you're definitely taking action here. And this action is so that you can achieve something important. Now, this action can also be in a relationship. You could be trying to take a certain action, maybe a certain direction. Maybe you're trying to have a different thought pattern. Maybe you're trying to act in a different way. Maybe some of you are trying to curb your jealousy or your emotions. So that's an action that you would be taking in order to achieve something that to you is very important. Now, some of you Cancerians, action, it's difficult for some of you to step forward, to speak out, to express yourself. Some of you lack the confidence that you need in order to get your point across. Now, for some of you, as I always say, this can be reversed. When this is reversed, it talks about a routine that you have, something that's hard to break, something that you're kind of OCD about, a routine that you always need to follow something in order to get to the next step. For some of you, this could be talking about a lack of meaningful action. Okay, you could have a lack of it, which means you're not able to get to where you need to be. Okay, a lack of meaningful action to drive something forward. So you may be trying to push somebody kind of to the next step or to the next level. Or you may, in fact, be struggling with somebody because of the fact that your routine, although it's lacking something, it is definitely meaningful. There's definitely an opportunity here to be able to reverse the situation. But it also feels like for some of you, you're doing something on a routine basis, but at the same time, it doesn't have any meaning behind it. It doesn't have any love behind it. Some of you are staying in these relationships, you're feeling like you have to, not because you truly want to, not because you love this person, but because you feel like this is all you know. We talked about this in the beginning. So Cancer, be careful today. Be careful today, whether you are upright or whether you are in the reversal of the Eight of Wands. So either take action in order to achieve something that's very important to you, or in fact, you're taking action, but you don't have any meaning with it. It means nothing to you. You may not even care about somebody that you're with, or you're just dating them just to date them so that you're not alone, but you're not having feeling for it. Or somebody may be just dating you, spending time with you here and there at their convenience. Okay? But they're not in love with you. They're not feeling the same things you are. So be careful, because this could have different meanings for different people. Pisces. Pisces, your card today is definitely the... I'm trying to read it here. It's so dark. I think it's the Knight. Let me just see. This will help. This will help. Maybe you can see me better too. It's the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, oh yeah, we're used to this. Okay, with the Knight of Swords, okay. Some of you, this is definitely something that you can understand clearly. Some of you don't even need an explanation about this card. Some of you just kind of know what this is saying. I'm going to give you a second. Okay? I'm going to give you a second, Pisces. Did you get it? You kind of came to your own understanding about this, correct? So when we talk about the Knight, everybody knows about the Knight, right? So when we talk about the Knight of Swords can definitely be more so about rational decisions, being rational about something, okay? It's also saying that you're sorting something out. You're trying to understand a situation. For some of you, you may be very hasty, making too fast of choices or decisions. For some of you, you may be lacking practical sense, meaning that you're not thinking things through. You're making choices and decisions that are not well thought out. You're answering somebody or deciding to say yes to something without going through the paperwork. You're going to sign something that you're not going to read the fine print. You're going to agree to some kind of contract that you're not understanding what you're really agreeing to. For some of you, it is definitely rationalizing a situation, all right? Especially in a relationship. Pisces, be careful. Be careful. Don't make hasty decisions. Take your time. If you're submitting something, look it over twice before you send it. Really look it over. Make sure that it makes sense to you. And if there's an open-ended something, an open-ended question, or an open-ended situation in what you're presenting, then find a reason. Why is it open-ended? Is it open because something else needs to be added to it? Is it opened up because it's looking for a closure? You got to figure out what's going on, okay? Some of you are just trying to get something done quickly and you're rushing through it. Therefore, you're not really putting your true effort or your true thought into something. You're not expanding your mind. You're not allowing your mind to take you a step further. It's like you have a fear of being wrong or a fear of not doing something right. Instead of being aggressively wanting to show somebody, your boss, a coworker, your supervisor, what you're capable of doing. Or your partner. Don't hold back on your partner. Show them what you're all about. Don't hold back on your boss. Show them what you're all about. Show them that you're not afraid to take a risk, because if the worst comes to worst, all you'd have to do is change something. Put it back to the way it was. but you're taking a risk by showing them that you can take it a step further and make something even better. That is how you will get ahead. So even with the relationship that you're talking about, showing somebody that you're not lacking, showing somebody that you're wanting to figure something out, you're wanting to take it to the next level. Some of you, again, it can be reversed. It can cause a breakup, a fight. It can also be meaning you may separate from something. You may walk away from something. You may quit or give up on something. But it's definitely talking about there could be arguments going on. Okay? Definitely there could be arguments. There could be somebody trying to defend themselves, or you, in fact, could feel the need to have to defend yourself in a certain situation. All right? Scorpio. Scorpio. You have the Nine of Cups, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, you may have your back to a certain situation right now. You may definitely feel like you're not sure. You may feel like you're not sure. When I look at the Nine of Cups, it definitely talks a lot about satisfaction, being quite content and happy right now. So Scorpio, whatever's going on in your life right now, you're able to go along with it, like it's going through, or it's okay. You're getting your daily things done. Your routine is all right. You're okay. But what it's also saying, Scorpio, is that even though with the Nine of Cups, even though it is satisfaction, you're satisfied where you are right now. You're okay with something. But it's also talking about happiness, because now you have the peace and tranquility that you didn't have before. For some of you, you're creating that balance that you definitely needed, okay? But when I reverse this, when I reverse the Nine of Cups, and for some of you, this is definitely dealing with water signs, right? This is definitely here dissatisfied. Some of you may be very dissatisfied with a result, with a court decision, with a separation, with the way a relationship is going right now. A lot of you could be feeling, Scorpio, greedy about something. Some of you could feel that it was supposed to be all about you and you weren't thinking about the other person, or vice versa. Your partner, Scorpio, might be really greedy right now. It's all about them, how they feel. They're upset. They're this, they're that. But they're not worrying about what was done to you or how you're feeling about the same situation. They're forgetting about your feelings. So Scorpio, today's the day with this card representing for you the Nine of Cups. Trying to find your satisfaction, trying to get your balance back, trying to finally take your peace back, having peace of mind, getting clarity, okay? Allowing your thoughts and all to be drifted out to the sea so that you can free your mind of this worry. Things that a relationship or love was causing you to be so upset about, to be distant from right now. So right now your back might be turned on a situation, or you may be distant from a love partner right now who you are missing. Some of you have been doing this for 9 months. Some of you have been doing this endlessly. And the reason I say endlessly is because the ocean itself, the waters run endlessly, one into another. The reason I say 9 is because a cat has 9 lives. So either 9 months, the month of September, something to do with the number 9. Okay? But what I feel like here for this card, in fact, when we talk about this, the Nine of Cups speaks mostly about finally getting the satisfaction in the situation that you wanted where love is concerned. So something is going to work out. Somebody, if you're wanting them to come towards you, they will. If you're wanting to resolve all these issues, it may happen. For some of you, for the ones of you that are in the reversal, you may be dissatisfied with the fact that things are upside down right now, with the fact that you lost love because everything that was in these cups fell out. When it's upside down, everything fell out. So there is no love here right now. Somebody's feeling definitely separated. Somebody's feeling like they are a different element than someone else. Somebody's feeling like they don't fit in. Somebody's feeling quite empty, insecure, sad. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Next up, Let's do air signs. Gemini. Gemini, your card today is the Five of Swords. So today, Gemini, we talk about the Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords, oh, well, this can be looked at in a whole lot of different ways. This can be something that may make you a little confused. You definitely may feel like, let me see. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, you definitely could be starting to feel a little bit inconsistent, feeling like something's just not going the way it should. You could feel a lot of tension right now, a lot of pressure. Okay, so some of you Geminis may feel a lot of pressure around, might feel like somebody is not being consistent. Somebody may come around or call once in a while or text once in a while, and then you don't hear from them. So it's not steady. Something is not steady. Something is not happening on a regular basis for you, Gemini, right now. Somebody's behaviors are like really out of whack. Gemini, you or yourself, or your partner, one of you may feel like, somebody's not acting right. I'm not used to them treating me this way, or I'm not used to feeling this way towards somebody. I don't want to hate anybody. I don't want to be upset with anybody. But what they've done is really getting me upset. It's really changing my behavior, my response. For some of you, this is about tension and stress. Some of you are struggling financially, and that is definitely what this could be talking about. For some of you, this tension could also be about work. This tension could also be about family members or somebody putting pressure on you to make a decision that you're not ready to make. Now, for some of you, I'm going to do this again. This could be reversed. So when we talk about this in reversal, this can definitely talk about change is on the way. Something is going to change now for the better. For some of you, it's about resentments. You may resent a decision that you made. You may resent ever meeting a certain person. You may resent what you're going to do or say. So be careful. Think something through. Some of you have a lot of resentments coming from the past. You're unable to forgive somebody for what they've done. You've tried and tried and tried, and you want them back more than anything, but you don't know how to forgive them. You don't know how to get over or past the hurt that they gave you. That's what we're talking about. Gemini. Libra. So today for Libras, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yay! I'm a Libra. So, next up, for Libras, like I said, Ace of Pentacles. So, again, for Libras, with the Ace of Pentacles, now be careful. Just be careful. Ace of Pentacles talks about handling your business or a business opportunity right now. There's definitely wealth involved here. Money is going to flow very well. You're going to be able to have money in your hands very soon. Money's going to come easily in the next couple days even. But today especially, we are doing this for August 12th. It is Wednesday. So Libras, opportunities are all around you. Open your eyes. Welcome them in. Take a chance. Stop being afraid. Get out there. Start your own business. Do something in the meanwhile, waiting to do something else. For some of you, in reversal. For some of you, you may already know, and you would know right now if it was you, that you were in a financial crisis. This is telling you, don't start a new venture right now. Don't do something right now that you might regret. Just stay still right now and maintain what you're doing. But for a lot of you who are not working right now or don't have a steady income coming in, it is time to deal with business. It is time to take the opportunity to start something, to try something, to hold you over, to get you through, and also give you some finances because money's definitely coming. And this is usually help from the universe. So Libra, that looks good. Aquarius, Queen of Wands. And Aquarius, the Queen of Wands, is definitely, it's a beautiful picture, right? The Queen of Wands is definitely a beautiful picture, and it feels very welcoming. I don't see anything as a struggle about this at all. I don't feel like it's a struggle. I feel like it's kind of a blessing, this card. When I see the Queen of Wands, I mean, not only is she determined and attractive and kind. So this is definitely talking about you, Aquarius, how kind you are, how gentle you are, how elegant you can, in fact, be. It also talks about, with the Queen of Wands, this is being very determined. So today, Aquarians, you're determined to get something done. You're determined to find out the truth in a matter today, or you are definitely determined to be the best you that you can be. Now, for some of you, we have reversal. Definitely someone is unpredictable, or maybe you are right now. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's quite vindictive, very demanding, very controlling, somebody who may be very aggressive, somebody who's definitely keeps going from one way to the other. You may be dealing with somebody who's bipolar. You may be dealing with somebody who's manic depressive. You may, in fact, be struggling with somebody who has something against you. Somebody's really mad at you. Somebody's mad that you may have left them and went to somebody else. Somebody might be mad because you're ignoring them and won't talk to them. But somebody's definitely feeling vindictive, so be very careful. Be very, very careful. All right, Capricorn. Capricorns, you have the Ace of Swords. So Capricorn, today, it all talks about the Ace of Swords for you. And with the Ace of Swords, I don't know if you're reaching up for something. I don't know if you're trying to start that new beginning, because that's what this is about, new beginnings. Talking about taking back your power. But you're definitely reaching for something. You know what it is you want. There's no doubt about it today. We are talking about Wednesday, August 12th. You are sure of what you want. You're just trying to figure out how to get it. For some of you, this is all you've ever wanted. This relationship, this situation, this person in your life, this happiness, contentment. You've wanted it so bad. You are reaching so high to get that new beginning. You're taking your power back. Now, for some of you, I'm sorry, Capricorn, but some of you, you're lacking. You're lacking of action. You don't have the timing right. You're trying to reach, but guess what? You can't really get it right because right now you're upside down. You can't get it right. Your timing is off. You're trying to do something and push the universe to do something before the time is right. So be careful, Capricorns. Those of you that are in the reversal, be careful. Definitely a lack of action at the right time. So when it's the right time, you're not doing anything. And when the timing's off, then you're reaching like crazy. So be careful because your timing is off. So you know what? Trust in the universe right now. Okay? Wait for it. Wait till you really feel that urge, that sensation. Okay? All right, Capricorn? Taurus. Taurus, you have the Knight of Cups. So Taurus, you have the Knight of Cups. That's a pretty nice card, really. That's really a pretty nice card. I feel like with the Cups card, you know, we're always talking about love when it's got to do with cups. Or something from the heart, so to speak. But when we talk about this, when you see the Knight of Cups, when you see the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of interesting things that can happen with that. And remember, we spoke before about having a lot of charm. Somebody's definitely knows how to like sway you. Their swag is pretty good. Somebody's definitely romance. They have romance on their mind. Somebody wants to romance you. This is coming towards you. Somebody's coming towards you, offering some romance, offering their charm. Maybe they're flirting. Maybe you're dealing with somebody already that you haven't started dating yet, but this person may be complimenting you, making you feel good about yourself, showing you that they see the beauty within you. Maybe not even just the outside, but the inside. Or maybe you're finding somebody very handsome, very attractive. But for some of you, you've been dealing with a situation, either your person or yourself has these mood swings, gets really jealous, unsure of themselves, no confidence whatsoever. They're lacking self-confidence in this way here. They keep creating arguments in a situation or a relationship. I don't know if this is you or if this is your partner, but somebody is definitely having some jealousy issues. Okay? Definitely some jealousy issues here. Somebody is definitely having some jealousy issues here. So be careful of that. Virgo. Virgo, we are on the Ace of Wands for Virgo. So Virgo, with the Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. So are you surprised at something? Is something surprising you? Is something making you feel a little different about something? Is something maybe giving you fear or causing you fear? I feel like with these wands, something is definitely stressing you out here. There's something definitely stressing. Now, wands can be a little bit confusing for some people. I do feel like there's definitely a lot of energy where wands are concerned. But the Ace of Wands, as we're speaking here, is definitely talking about a new and personal beginning. Now, this came up before. This came up before for another sign as well. But I still feel the same thing. It is definitely a personal beginning, a personal new beginning. For a lot of you, something's finally surprising you. Something woke you up. Something's making you very excited about a situation. Something is making you feel like you can do it. You're getting the courage and the strength to do something right now. Now, in reversed, somebody's bored. Somebody definitely has delays in front of you. Somebody has like a roadblock. Stop. You're not going any further. You have to wait. Come back tomorrow. There's a detour. There's a delay. Your flight's not going to leave right now. Maybe something's been canceled. You'll have to reschedule something. Something's coming up with that way. You may get quick messages about something that way. Definitely may get something quick. Next card I get is for Virgo, which is Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card. Wheel of Fortune can mean many things for different people. But I especially appreciate the Wheel of Fortune because I think that it allows you to, well, in my opinion, the Wheel of Fortune is always about success, one way or the other. It's kind of like when the wheel's spinning, kind of like the lottery wheel. You know, it's a wheel of life here. But it is about success. It's about abundance. It's about money. It's about luck. So it's about things being on your side. Like, this is a good time. Remember in another reading I said about the timing's not right. They keep reaching for it, but it's the wrong time, so it's not working out. Well, this Wheel of Fortune is saying it's the time. This is your message. It is time to reach for what it is that you want. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't have any doubts. This is the time. Now, for some of you, if it is reversed, there's bad luck. If it is reversed, don't walk in front of a black cat. If it is reversed, don't walk underneath a ladder. If it is reversed, believe in all your superstitions. If it is for you reversed, if things haven't been going good right now, today will be the end of that cycle. Whatever's been negative, whatever's not been working out for you, it is going to end today. So today is Wednesday the 12th. So just get through today. Be still. Stay home. Don't drive. Don't go nowhere. Just stay still. So when you wake up tomorrow, it'll be much better. Give me a card for them for tomorrow. Card for them tomorrow. Tomorrow, Virgos, your card will be the Magician card. So if it's the Magician card, well, I don't think you have to worry about bad luck anymore. Because with the Magician, it's about skill, power, taking action. Okay? So don't worry about this. Because tomorrow is going to be a much better day for you. Now, Virgos, you're the only ones that I'm giving a card for tomorrow for. But it is about skill, power, and action. All right? Now, a special card that I have for today. For air signs. Air signs. Your first card comes up is to say what you mean. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Say what you mean. Okay? Very important to say what you mean. Don't hold back. Don't talk in circles. Be very direct so somebody understands how you're feeling or what you mean. Fire signs. Sadness. Be careful. Aries, Leo, Sag. You may be feeling sad or disappointed about a situation. You can turn this around. You can turn this around, but you have to let somebody know how you feel. People can't always read your mind, okay? Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Discover your life's purpose. Discover your life's purpose, water signs. Is your purpose maybe to be an entertainer? Is your purpose to be a lover? Is your purpose to be in love with this one particular person whom you're dealing with? But most of all, discover your life's purpose. Find out where you really belong and who you really belong with. Don't keep settling for less, okay? Earth signs. Earth signs. Patience is very important for you today. patience, okay? Be very careful with what you're doing. Be very careful. Take your time. Understand that good things come to those who wait. Don't rush anything, all right? So that's the message that I have for you today. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. Look forward to sending up some other videos, surprising videos. Wonder which sign it's going to be about. There's 2 or 3 videos coming up. I wonder which signs are going to get the special video. So look out for your particular sun, moon, or rising sign, because there'll be an extra message just for you.